Our last place to check out is Fort Shirley. Built in 1765, it sits high above Prince Rupert Bay. Comprises of 1 fort, 7 gun batteries, storehouse, barracks, and officer quarters. Let's check it out.
Come on, old lady.
Why is everything uphill?
Oh, it's nice. And they put this nice bench right here for old ladies to rest on.
Or just fat ladies. Fat Americans.
She said it. I didn't.
The fort itself never had any battles take place on site, but here's a list of its interesting history. We walked into the powder magazines, where they have a setup of artifacts.
Cool little guest book. Michelle's over here leaving our mark in the guest book. Well, the book's been going, this book's been going back since 2018 when this started. That's pretty good for 4 years?
3.
What? Oh, 3 years. 3 years going there. That's pretty good.
Well, you can't count it last year.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, last year was kind of hard to count COVID. We're not skipping we're not counting 2020 anymore. It's all a blur. Ordnance store. Let's see what they got in here. Let's see what they got behind the gate here. See the old cannonballs. So all these round shots here, those are all cannonballs. But the little ones, all these little ones over here, they use those to pack them into cannons. They shoot them out like a shotgun shell that would tear up the sails and the masting and the rigging and whatnot. Pretty cool old anchor. Yeah, I don't think I would trust that anymore.
We are now standing in the lower battery, where there's an ordnance store, the soldiers' barracks, which were locked up unfortunately, 6 cannons, and a lizard. The upper battery has 5 more cannons and an officer's quarters, which now serves as a popular location for weddings and receptions. We are Rob and Michelle, and this is our 2001 ML Super Maramoo. Her name is Luna. Come along with us as we sail to new places. Fort Shirley is located inside the Cabritz National Park, and we're going to walk around and see what we can see. And my famous statement, why is everything up a freaking hill?
So, only 38 more minutes to go. Of course, it doesn't hurt when, or help, there's no breeze out here at all. But lots of lizards and hermit crabs. Yeah, she's still smiling even. You can do it! A little ways to go uphill here.
And at the end of our 40-minute hike up, 1 cannon. I thought there was supposed to be a little bit more than this. We took a wrong trail or what? But as Rob puts it,
juice is worth the squeeze. The juice was almost worth the squeeze. You guys see one nice cannon. I feel sorry for the guy who had to bring this cannon up here.
I think we hiked to Douglas Bay Battery. We were so pooped and it was getting late for us to check out the other batteries, so we just returned to the car. And back to our trusty little car. Isn't it cute? Rob's almost not quite like a clown car for you. Beep, beep. Beep. Another reason we had the rental car was we had to drive 27 miles to Roseau in order to get a PCR test done. We were told to be there at 7 a.m., but the hospital staff didn't show up until 8:30. Gotta love island time. We returned back to the boat to wait for our results and prepare for our 97-mile sail to St Lucia. Dominica provided us a beautiful sunset to finish off our stay here. And we're off to St Lucia. We sailed overnight, but here's some footage from in the morning. It is quite sporty, 15 to 25 knot winds, and we are heeling over pretty good.
Close my eyes, can't see nothing. Tired. I gotta go pee. We're almost there. Why this far? Right in the last freaking minute here.
And we have now arrived in St Lucia. Excellent driving. Thank you. Thanks for your help. Now that we are safe in our slip, and after a quick nap, we set out to check into customs and check out the marina. Ronnie Bay Marina has 253 berths, and they have a pretty good-sized swimming pool. Hopefully I'm not sounding too much like a commercial, but I wanted to show you just how nicely laid out this marina is. There are 7 different restaurants to eat at. We have the Sea Salt, Elena's, Cafe Olay, and La Mesa, to name a few. The customs and immigration offices are even located upstairs. It's so convenient that they are on site and you don't have to traipse across town. Keep walking past the restaurants and you'll come to a bunch of useful places. There's the laundry service, a sail loft. They even have an island water world where you can pick up whatever your boat needs. There's a grocery store and a bank. Keep walking and there's a liquor store. Really a must-have at a marina since all the sailors like to drink.
Why is the rum always gone?
And another must-have, a gelato shop. I bet you can't guess what we had for dinner. And here's one of our favorite security guards who keeps us safe.
How's it going? Howdy, howdy.
Now, if you watched any of our other videos, you already know that there's always a boat project list. Luckily, this time it's just a few maintenance and a few wish list items.
Well, one of the things about our mills that are kind of a dirty job, yeah, dirty job, is cleaning the bilge. So all the gray water from the dish sinks, shower water, goes into the bilge first and then it's pumped out overboard. So unfortunately, when you wash your dishes, everything you wash off in the sink ends up in the bilge, then gets pumped out. Of course, not everything. So either you're gonna clean it off the plate before you wash them, or you're gonna have to clean it out of the bilge. Good stuff. But another project done, good excuse to have another cocktail now. And the marina has a pool. That's even better. Think cocktail in the pool.
Sounds good.
Win-win.
First item on the to-do list done. Now, the second one is replacing 2 burned out bulbs for our deck lights. Up the mast Rob goes. Fast forward. When you have to go up the mast, you prefer to wait until you are in a calm anchorage, or even better, tied up to a dock.
For those of you that didn't know what I was using in my hand, this is a safety ascender. So a lot of people don't go up on the mast with one. They just use the main harness and go up. You can use a secondary rope. Click on the rope. Then as you go up, you simply slide and you can control it that way. When you want to bring it down, you just use a little thumb detention here, bring it down a little bit as you descend down the rope. That way you can control it. Then just comes off the rope that way. Has these really sharp little barbs in here that, as you can see, put it on, pull down, out, slide it into your line, let it close. Of course, be sure not to use the line that you're being extended on with. Always have a secondary rope or line that you can use. And then, as you can see, it doesn't give you any damage in the on the rope.
Okay.
And somehow you manage when you go up a mast, you come back up wider.
Ooh, look at those white legs.
You come up wider than you started.
Now, we don't spend all of our time on boat projects. We also get out and explore. We rented a car and drove down to Maragot Bay. Due to COVID restrictions, we weren't allowed to enter the Maragot Beach Club, resort, or marina. So we walked down past these boats and came to a restaurant with a beautiful view of the bay.
A pretty neat looking bar when it's open.
The next stop was to the Latok Battery. It sits high up on a hill overlooking Castries Harbor. It definitely looks overgrown and abandoned. Well, let's check it out anyway. This looks like it may have been the cradle for this cannon over here.
I think a machine or a foundry could make this thing. That was the gun that was in there, maybe.
Possibly.
Hold it and move it.
I read online that this battery's claim to fame is that during World War II, they fired and sunk a German U-boat who itself had sunk 2 freighters in the Castries Harbor here.
Oh, a shell lifter.
Uh-huh.
Another double pin, another gun.
Oh, there's another gun up there. Or not? I don't know. How daring are you, honey? It's open down here. Someone flies out at me, though. I'm not responsible for my screen.
Or the fridge store. Shifting lobby. Here the soldiers continue on the cartridge storage chamber. They've changed from their regular uniform, special safety magazine clothing. Cartridge storehouse. Well, that was rather interesting.
Yeah.
I also saw on TripAdvisor that they do guided tours here, but there hasn't been a review since 2019. Explains why the place is in such rough shape. And as we left, we saw this sign. Really? This seems like a good place to leave off. We'll continue in the next video with our trip to the infamous Pitons. We have a hell of a rainstorm. There's a volcanic eruption, a few more boat projects planned and unplanned, and we hike up to a peak. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to see our future videos. Bye for now.